Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing Thai business visas, and we are discussing them in the context of application processing at Thai embassies abroad. As we are kind of seeing the end of this whole COVID situation, we're kind of seeing this wind down. A lot of talk about things becoming endemic. A lot of the requirements have been pulled back with respect to entering Thailand. One thing we've kind of noticed is there was more uniformity there for a while with respect to business visa processing. So from country to country, or even from consulate to consulate within a given country. So like you could see, we've always seen a real difference between the way Chicago in the United States processes things versus Los Angeles. And I suspect it's probably because volume and sort of demand for those services. But the point of this video, what I'm trying to make is, going back 3 or 4 months ago, the process was kind of uniform. It wasn't totally uniform. There were differences country to country, and as we've discussed in other videos, you know, they have the consular staff have some administrative discretion with respect to how they process a given case, you know, through, for example, you know, the Thai embassy in Tokyo versus the Thai embassy in Washington, D.C. There's a little bit of differentiation there. Thai embassy in Beijing versus the Thai embassy in Moscow, you know, or the Thai embassy in Paris. There's just little kind of differences. Sometimes they're big though too, especially with respect to identification documentation requirements, especially out here in East Asia. That being said, it became sort of uniform under the emergency decree rules because, you know, they were all trying to deal with these new protocols associated with the certificate of entry and Thailand Pass, this, that, and the other thing. You know, we're seeing that fall away, although Thailand Pass is not gone yet as of the time of this video. It's been interesting to watch because, you know, again, that those little differences are starting to kind of pop back up from country to country. Depending on where you process a Thai business visa, it may be a little bit different than it would be in another location. And that kind of wasn't the case going back about 3 months ago.